individuals, welcome to Superhero Wednesday, the day of the week where we talk anything comic book Superhero Wednesday, Super Sir, circa 9,000 comic booky, superhero worldy, villainy related. And this week we're going to do another versus battle. This was going to be the battle of the mind against the battle of magnetism, magnetic powers. A really smart dude against a magnetic dude. And yes, just like we did, whose side were you on, Captain America or Tony Stank? Whose side are you on in the battle between Charles Xavier and Magneto? The most famous worldwide rivalries and friendships and partnerships in comic book history. Everybody knows about these two, their duos, the different teams. You've got the Brotherhood, you've got the X-Men, the different stories they take, their pasts, what's gone down. So yeah, choose a side. Who would you side with if you were a mutant in this awesome, crazy, weird mutant world? Firstly, I've got a point, right, which I want to bring up really quickly. Mutants, people in the world of comic books cannot stand mutants. They hate mutants. It's always like, we revolt against mutants. I mean, there are some people that are kind of on this side, but why is it people, right, it's a big question because there's a whole shitload going on to it. Right, say if you're born a mutant, you're good, and there's another mutant born that's bad. So you're doing good, you're doing bad, but people hate you both for no matter reason. So what's the real difference between, like, Spider-Man and the Lizard, who aren't mutants, but they have powers, has abilities, one does good, one does bad, but there's never a massive divide. Again, there's people that didn't like Spidey called up, but it was never as heated and big and talked about and protested like mutants. So why do people hate them? Because it's like when you get a person, there's good, there's bad. But yeah, it just, I can't get my head around it, and hopefully I got the question out that I'm trying to present there. Why is it in the comic book world that people hate people that were born with abilities way more than they do people that were given abilities or got abilities later on in life? Again, I know there is some sort of like people like hate the whole thingy, and there's been different comic book arcs and that related by it, but it's always more heated in the mutant world. Just because they were born with the abilities, they hate them more. It's weird. Anyway, who are you going to choose in this war? Because there's some cases on both sides you can go with. Let's start off with Professor X. Professor X, basically, he wants to do good. He wants to show that humanity, well, the regular humans and mutants can coexist and live life together without hate, without fearing the mutants, without mutants fearing the humans. They can coexist, they can get on with life and make a beautiful creation, a beautiful world for everybody. And even though there's people against him, he doesn't want to harm them, he doesn't want to kill them. I know, again, in the comic books, there's some shit, but anyway, on a whole, he doesn't want to hurt them. He just wants to help everybody, mutants and humans alike. So he wants to keep his mutants safe, help out the humans if and when he can with his team of X-Men and him himself. So he's the real good guy. You got Magneto. Magneto is technically not super duper evil, because Magneto just wants, he's sick of being, because he's had a horrible life, you know, with concentration camp and stuff, being tested on and all that, and then getting victimized and criminalized and picked on and shouted at and called different and weird and odd by all the regular people because he's a mutant, and all he wants to do is protect his fellow mutants and show we can be who we really are in the open world. And if you don't like that, we're going to do something about it and killing her. You don't agree with that bit, but you can understand where he's coming from. He's frustrated and angry at the world because the world's done nothing but been mean to him and give him so much crap. He's like, why the fuck can't I just get on and coexist with everybody? Listen, I'm far more superior. That's a bit of arrogant stuff, but he is technically. But he's like, why are you giving us crap? You give us crap and make me force me to live in the shadows and hide who I truly am. Then I'm just going to say fuck that, and I'll just attack you and get rid of you. And I can see where it's coming from. It must be so frustrating to see all these people, all your fellow kin, the people that are like you, that are getting victimized and criminalized just like he is, and told to go away, and you're not right, and you're not pure, and you're not how the world's supposed to be. And I know he is a bit arrogant. He believes we are the next stage in evolution, which maybe that they are, because it's adding an extra layer to just regular humans. Yes, you kind of sympathise with the guy and feel sorry for him. You really can. Well, I can anyway. I can see where he's coming from. Again, I don't agree with his methods and stuff. Charles has a much better way of trying to get there and trying to prove that people and mutants can exist. But you feel for Magneto because of what he's gone through. But I definitely, for me personally, side with Professor X, being calm, cool, and collected, showing that we will not beat these and we will not prove to them that we can coexist by using violence. That's definitely the best way forward. But I really can't see where Magneto's coming from. Is it the bald guy or the grey guy, the grey-headed guy with the cool helmet and the purple cape? But yeah, that was just a nice, really quick, short Superhero Wednesday visuals. I wanted to get that out there because it's there are some. I'm not going to go into because I ain't got a brain cell in me to talk, political and stuff. But there's some real life stuff that goes along with this, and this is like a reflection of real life stuff. Mutants being suppressed again. I know mutants aren't real. I wish. But it's sort of along the same sort of lines as stuff that's happened in the real world. But visuals, yeah. Are you Professor X or are you Magneto? I'm definitely against the Brotherhood. I understand why they're doing it, and I completely sympathise with them. But you shouldn't have violence to prove your point and be part of the society and coexist with everybody else. You should do it in a cool, calm, and collective manner. Be diplomatic. And talk. Communication is key. Professor X knows that, right, okay, we've got dickheads. He understands there's good people and bad people in just regular humans as well. But it's just trying to get through to Magneto. And sometimes he does, sometimes he has. But yeah, who are you? Professor X, I was going to say Charles X, Professor X or Magneto? Let me know your thoughts and stuff in the comments below. Visuals, again, it was a nice short one. Sometimes I like to, I'm silly usually most weeks, but I like to sprinkle a bit of these relatively serious talking points into Superhero Wednesday. I think it makes it a bit more fun and gives it a bit more, some people might get sick of the, hi, I'm just silly and goofy. Down to a real talking point where in the comments below we can start talking to each other and theorising and just picking each other's brains and getting everybody's point of view and perspective on it. Anyway, that was this week's Superhero Wednesday. Let me know anything you want to know in the comments below. Brotherhood or an X-Men. Visuals, thanks so much for watching. You guys are fucking the best. There was some unboxings that come up a few weeks ago, or maybe even last week, and there's just other shenanigans. Check out the channel, see what's going on. I'm done. I need to go to bed because it's really late and I've had work all day. Visuals, thanks so much for watching. Keep on web sticking on.